I was married to Biz Cavalry and we had a wonderful love, but I missed him when he'd leave for a couple of days each week. So I finally got him to tell me what he does on those days, and he shared a secret. I asked him, "What did you do?" And he said for 3 days he would go into the woods as a werewolf and prey on animals. I asked him, "What happened to your clothing?" He told me that he ventures out as a naked beast. He put his clothing in his lair, which he may never show me. This is because if his clothes were taken, he would never be a human again and would remain in his werewolf state forever until his clothing was handed back for him. I finally wore him down, and he told me his location of his lair. Promptly, I called a past suitor, proclaiming my love to him. Since he was a knight, he tracked down my previous husband's lair and betrayed him. One day, the king of our land held a high court which my new love attended. He unfortunately was not aware that the king had found and befriended my former husband in his wolf form. The wolf mauled my husband, but left him alive. After the high court, the king went to hunt in the forest. Soon nightfall darkened the skies, and he went to my lodge for shelter. I had not known about him befriending my former husband, so I went out and was faced with the king and his new wolf friend. Promptly, he bit my nose off. After the king's company was able to pull off the wolf, an advisor made the connection of my lost ex-husband and the usually well-behaved wolf. After much interrogation, I gave in and told him I was sure this was my former lord, Cavalry. I told them about the betrayal along with the raiment, his item of clothing that would turn him back into a human. The king promptly took the raiment from me, leaving my former husband along with it for a few minutes alone. He returned and found my former husband back into his human form. They had a joyous celebration, but banished me and my current husband, the knight, from the land which we never returned to again.